Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price. But you knew that. I'm still talking about you and your business and having a lot of fun. And been focusing a lot recently on some kind of cool stories of businesses on the go and businesses on the grow and taking their companies to the next level. I'm kind of continuing that trend. Michael Weissman, he is a CEO and founder of Cinquai Corporation. Is that how we pronounce it?
Cinquai.
Oh, Cinquai. Yeah, you see, I never got that hooked on phonics stuff, and I think it really would have helped me out a lot. Michael, kind of give us your elevator speech.
Yeah, Cinquai is a breakthrough new marketing company based in Silicon Valley that helps companies market more effectively online by transforming static content into interactive, dynamic brand experiences everywhere the brand goes online. So with Cinquai, companies can tell more of their story, convert more customers without forcing the customer to leave the website they're on. Okay. We're used by Toshiba, SAP, Dolby Carrier, SiriusXM, and 100 other companies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you do much with Dreamforce, or are your product interacting much with Dreamforce product?
We're starting to work with. Are you talking about connecting into Salesforce?
Yes, but I was speaking specifically about their annual event that they do. I was wondering if you're involved with that much.
Not yet. We have talked to some folks who want us to start putting Cinquais into their Dreamforce experience. So we're just starting those conversations with our customers.
Okay, very cool. So right now you would consider yourself a regional brand, but you're trying to take it up to the next level. You want everyone. You'd love it to be a household name, wouldn't you?
Oh, sure. We're a young company. We've only been shipping for a couple months, but already we have global leaders like Toshiba and SAP working with us. Yeah,
very, very cool. I would think so. Well, how young is your company?
We've been shipping now for only 2 months.
2 months? That's incredible. What's your background and experience?
So my background is 25 years of high-tech marketing. I've run major brands at companies like Canon and elsewhere, and I've been a consultant to some of the largest brands in the world like Apple, Adobe, Amazon, HP, and others.
So getting plugged in, with your own company wasn't that difficult to do. I mean, you already had a lot of reputation, a lot of relationship.
In terms of our company, I'm a founder.
Yeah. Okay.
So we built the company from scratch, but we leveraged all of this experience we had in marketing for the companies that we worked for, and we realized that the way that marketing works online today doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Interesting. So you're trying to essentially create a paradigm shift.
Yeah, today we think the only way to market is to drive everybody to our web property, our website. This is sort of like us building a restaurant in the woods and busing people to the woods. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but we've gotten used to it. Mm-hmm. Our idea is let's market to where the customers actually are online and bring our marketing message in a packaged and organized way to where people are, which is why so many brands are starting to engage with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So what is a good customer for you?
So a typical company is somebody like a Carrier Corporation, the air conditioning company, which has a huge dealer network, and they want to communicate their message on the dealer's website. And if you think about it, they got hundreds of products, they've got lots of updates they're doing, and they've got thousands of websites. How do you keep the brand's information on all those websites up to date and current? It's really, really expensive and very difficult. So we do well with companies who have distribution or are partnering with resellers or anybody who's marketing somewhere other than just on their website, because we give them complete control over the brand experience everywhere that these pieces of content go online.
Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about how your model contrasts to current business model.
So if you think about how we market today, it's sort of like, let's say that we want to communicate on some place other than our website. So think about we want to communicate in social media or in blogs or in press articles and so forth. It's sort of like if we were trying to watch a movie 1 minute at a time in random order over days and days and days. We would have no idea what the basic premise of the movie was. We would never be able to engage with it, and we would never be able to understand the story. Mm-hmm. That's sort of how we market online today. We have what we would call a spray and pray approach, where you create a whole bunch of content and you just shove it out on the internet and hope people find it and put the pieces together in the right order and understand what it is that we're trying to communicate. This is really not a very effective way. So we approach things differently. We say, let's package the story up in a more effective way, distribute that content to where we want to interact with the customer, but actually tell the full story by integrating videos and PDFs and HTML and everything that we use to tell our story, tell it at the same place and at the same time, but be able to distribute that experience into more places than just our own website.
Okay, like where?
So in reseller websites. So if you have a dealer network of 100 dealers or even 20 dealers, getting your correct marketing message on that site and being able to manage and update that remotely. Putting it on Facebook or in blogs or in places where you literally have, you could, if you're a larger company, have literally millions or tens of millions of locations, and you're trying to manage how your brand is perceived across all of those different places. It's virtually impossible today without somebody like Syncy.
Interesting idea. What's a small size client for you? Because I looked at your pricing, and it looks very competitive and reasonable, but a lot of small companies just wouldn't touch even your basic package. So what's small for you guys?
Small for us would be somebody who's dealing in the local market. They've got portfolio. We have one customer now that's got a small network of customers. Maybe he's got 20 or 30 customers. To get started with us, it is about $1,200 a year to use our application, and each piece of code that we share is $100 a year. So it's not a massive amount of money, but if you're a teeny company, it may be a little bit small.
Yeah, it's not for your solopreneurs. So for something with a little more legs, something that really has a brand to manage too. Just because you have a name and a sign and a logo doesn't mean you have much of a brand yet. You might want a certain level of maturity there too, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. So, the biggest thing is how much time and money are you spending sharing and managing your content online? So what we have found and research has supported is it costs about 10 times as much to manage the content we're sharing online as it does to create it. So if you're spending over $100 a year making content, you're probably spending $1,000 a year managing it. So if you're spending $4,000 or $5,000 a year managing content, we're probably going to save $3,000 or $4,000 because we make managing that content virtually go away. The cost is gone.
Then you have a middle package, and then you have what you call your enterprise package. I'm assuming that's for Fortune 50 companies, Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah, these are guys who have literally thousands of assets or tens of thousands of assets, and they want a more all-you-can-eat kind of program.
Very interesting. I enjoyed my segment with you. Do you want to encourage people to get more information? Michael, the website?
Yes, it's Syncy.com. This is synqy.com.
Let's get that one more time.
synqy. It's Syncy for synchronizing all of your content everywhere it goes online.
Love it. All right, make sure you check it out. Michael Weissman's been our guest. Michael, going to put you on hold for a minute. We need to get some information from you. Encourage people to check it out. It's a great way to improve your brand experience. I'm Kevin Price. You're listening to The Price of Business. Much more for you on tomorrow's program. Do want to remind you, of course, the best content here. It shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter, and have a great rest of your day.